What is going on, guys? Striker here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the second part, which I probably should have put into the first part yesterday, of how to use Sony Vegas. My dumbass forgot to show you guys how to render a video once it's done. Because if you just save it normally, it'll end up being a .sfk or a .veg. I don't know how to use those, so I just looked up a video and I figured I would show you guys how to render it to get it to an MP4 or a WMV, which is a Windows media video, which is pretty much the same as a MP4. It can still be used as for YouTube. So I'm just gonna take just like the normal extra gameplay video, and I'll render that. So we're gonna open that up, and we have all this shit here. This video won't be nearly as long as it would have been, or as the other one was yesterday. This is probably gonna be like a 5-minute, probably even shorter video. But yeah. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to edit your video and everything, have it how you want it, and then you're gonna go up to File. You're going to go up to File, and you're going to go down to Render As. Now, the way I have it is, I already have like a normal one, so I don't have to scroll through everything, but here's what you do. So, let's scroll through here. Alright, so this is, I forget. Okay, whatever. Basically, you're going to want to come in, and there's all these different types of videos, an AA3, an AIF, AC3, a bunch of stuff. You can do an MP4, you can try to, but whenever I first got it, I couldn't figure out how to do it without using a WMV or something else. But you're going to come into WMV, and basically you're going to use what works best for you. So like 6.7, or 8, or 6, or 5, 4.8, 3, all this shit. I'm pretty sure that there's actually a higher one than 8, but I cannot for the life of me. Let's click expand. Oh shit. Collapse. And then we're gonna go here. And there. Alright, so you're gonna go to the one you want, and you're gonna go to About. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, so here's what you want. So alright, so here's what you're gonna want to have for your thing, and this is what it's going to be rendered as. So just go by these settings here, and it should work fine for you. So in your audio, this stuff is pretty clear. You're going to want it to be CVR, Windows Media Audio 9.2, 64 kbps, 48 kilohertz, and then stereo, AV-CVR. And for video, CVR again, Windows Media Video 9, and then high definition, you want 1280 720, mainly because I think you can put it higher, but it'll make the rendering take much longer, and honestly, having the render take longer is just it already takes pretty long to render like a 20-minute video, so I mean it'll take quite a while if you have the definition even higher. But you're gonna want the pixel aspect ratio to be 1.000. You can't really customize that. You're going to want your frame rate or your FPS to be 30.3, and I'm actually going to make that 60. But you can keep that at 30 if you want to. Make your seconds per keyframe 3. Don't check this. Your video smoothness should be at 100. Your bit rate. Don't check this or this or this or this. Just internet/LAN. That's all you really need. And make it 5M if it's not already like that. All this stuff, I don't really know what it does. Honestly, to be quite honest, I don't know what any of this shit does. I'm just making this just so you guys can have it all on one channel, and I'd have to go look at some other guy who probably doesn't explain it in the same way as me, or in the same way I was explaining it in my other video. But yeah, so index summary, I think all this stuff is just like all the shit you put here, like put down here, like the title of it, what you're gonna name it, the author, person who made it, or whatever. I don't know anything about this stuff. All this stuff is what's it called? This is what it'll be shown as. These are the notes, and this is the format that it's in. So I'm gonna stop here for a second so you guys can copy down this format if you need it. Great. Alright, now let's go to project. So video rendering quality needs to be best. Stereoscopic 3D mode, use project settings. None of this needs to be fucked with. Come to color space and just make it default. And that's honestly it. Click OK. And once you've done that, you can make it, what's it called? You can favorite it, and then you can just show favorites only, and then you'll have this. Yeah, alright. And then just, you can, I think you can, yeah, you can search render templates, or templates if you need it. But, yeah, so once you have that, remember, any of these can be used. I use the highest, because I am able to use the highest. And then I just customized it and renamed it and everything, and got it to the way it needs to be. And then I just click show favorites. This is for videos, and actually you guys don't have to worry about this unless you like cutting like music or something, just audio and no video, which I can make another video about if you guys really need me to, although I don't really see why. It's pretty simple. All you really have to do is come in here and where was it? Oh yeah, right here. The MP3 audio .mp3 right here, and then I just went to the highest quality VBR stereo audio, which worked. But remember, this is only for music, so if there's no video, there's no need to use this. But I'm gonna go back to this. Alright, so we click this. Make sure that render loop region only is completely turned off, because what that means is that it'll only it'll only take like the first 30 seconds of your video, and then it'll just keep looping it for the amount of time that the video is. So it would take the first 30 seconds, so I don't know, maybe like right here, and then it would just loop that all the way for about 14 minutes. So after you've done all this, you just click render, and it'll show the approximate time that it has left, the elapsed time, so how much time there's been, and then you can check that if you want this to disappear whenever it's finished rendering, but I don't. Alright, so considering how this is actually already a .wmv, it will render, but like you guys won't be able to tell the difference. So like if I were to drag a whole bunch of videos in here and then I were to save them as one, it would be a .sfk or a .veg. Then if I brought that .veg or SFK back in here and then I rendered it, it would be a normal video. And let me sit up in my chair here. But yeah, so it's kind of complicated and everything, and it gets a little confusing, but once you've done it the first couple times, it becomes a breeze. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all later.